Welcome. Thanks for connecting. Gisela, can you hear me? Do you want to say hi? Maybe she's not able to say hi. I believe Sue Wright is connected on. Do you want to say hi, Sue, and introduce yourself briefly?
Hi, I don't see myself on there, but my name is up there. I see you.
There should be a video button at the bottom left that you can hit. Oh, there you go.
Got it. There we go. All right, good.
Yeah. Hi, Sue. Do you want to introduce yourself quickly?
Yeah, Sue Wright. Visited down there quite a few years ago, and myself and our church sponsors, I think a total of 3 students, 3 kids, 3 children. So, yeah. And
great. Thank you for connecting, Sue.
Good.
Good to see you.
You too, Michael.
I see Sylvia. You want to say hi, Sylvia? I think your mic is silenced.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sylvia.
Okay, Sylvia, you want to say hi?
Can you hear me?
I can now. You're breaking up a bit, at least on my end.
Okay, I apologize for that. I have a weak connection. I'm calling in from Vermont, and I'm a friend of Compass from way back. I was part of the fall tour, did some hosting at the nursing home where I work. Happy to be with everyone. I'm looking forward to seeing the processing plant tonight.
Cool. Thank you, Sylvia. Great to see you.
Great to see you too.
Mom and Steve, you want to say hi?
Hi, guys. Michael's mom for many years, many years. Good to see everybody.
I'm Michael's stepdad. I've been down 4 or 5 times.
Going again this year, we hope, in the winter.
Nice to see y'all.
Thanks for connecting on, Mom and Steve. So I think we have our friends in Managua ready. Moisés, are you there?
Hola, buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Moisés. Estoy en el proyecto Mujeres en Acción con las mujeres.
Hi, my name is Moisés. Moisés is Anna's son, Anna and her partner Eric's son, and he's at the Women in Action Project with a few of the Women in Action members.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Ana María Altamirano.
Hi, my name is Ana María Altamirano.
Y soy parte del grupo de Mujeres en Acción.
And I am a part of the Women in Action group.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Lisette y yo soy una miembro del grupo de Mujeres en Acción.
Hi, my name is Lisette and I am another member of the Women in Action group.
Good job, Miguel.
Hola, Lisette. ¿La Madeline está ahí? ¿O está lista para lo que va a hacer?
Sí.
Solo que está lento.
Okay.
No, todavía no.
Todavía no.
So,
Hola, mi nombre es Marilyn.
Hi, my name is Madeline.
Y soy una de las integrantes del grupo Las Hijas del Maíz.
And I'm a member of the Daughters of Corn dance troupe. But welcome again, everybody. I also see Gigi is on. Do you want to say hi, Gigi?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Gigi. Good
Everything-
to see you.
Everything is fine in Plymouth.
Great. Calling in from Plymouth, New Hampshire. Great to have you, Gigi.
Okay, I just got 5 pounds of coffee from Nicaragua this morning from Bob and Jane Clay. I always buy 5 pounds at a time and freeze it so I never run out. Best coffee in the world.
We need to have you on Facebook saying that and promoting our coffee. So for those who haven't tried or don't know about, we have a lot of coffee, about 800 pounds worth in Plymouth. We can have it shipped to you, $12 a pound plus shipping. We have a pretty good system of getting it to you within about a week. So if people are interested, we can talk about it afterwards. But thanks, Gigi, for your support.
I don't do Facebook, but you can put it on and say I said so.
Well, I will certainly do that. Thank you.
I give it away as Christmas presents even.
There you go. That's a great way. Yeah. So we got a bunch of coffee that we got to get rid of here. I'm going to go downstairs and we're going to have our folks on La Paz say hello. Give me 1 sec. We're going to present or have our friends here from La Paz say hello.
We got you.
I am Carla. We're here having some of that great coffee.
Hola, mi nombre es María, aquí estamos también aquí tomándonos el café. Buenas tardes.
Hi.
Hola, soy Yara y muchas gracias por acompañarnos.
Hi, I am Jada. That's my wife, Jada, and she's happy that you're here accompanying us. Tengo que moverme, honey.
Ahora,
Hola, soy Mabel.
ahora, tío.
This is our friend Jennifer, who's doing the task of filming this. So we're going to have Doña Lisette and Doña Ana, who's Marlene's mom, who are joining us from Managua Women in Action Center. We're going to have them talk briefly about the microlending, which is part of our program here.
Sí, buenas tardes, Miguel, y a los que están presentes en esta reunión. Como ya había
Hello,
dicho,
good afternoon to everyone who's present in this meeting.
Como ya había dicho, mi nombre es Lisette y yo soy una de las miembros de Mujeres en Acción y fui beneficiada con el préstamo que hizo la Anita hace poquito, que algunas de nosotras salimos beneficiadas. No se pudo para todas porque el dinero no alcanzaba para todas, pero sí le doy gracias a ella y a usted y los que lo hicieron posible.
So as I said, my name is Lisette. I'm one of the Women in Action members and one of the beneficiaries of the last round of microloans, which Anna gave out to us here. We didn't have enough to give all of the women a loan, but I was one of the lucky ones who did receive one. And she's very thankful for those who made this program possible.
Y bueno, como ya dije, yo soy una de las beneficiadas que que hicieron posible y a mí me dieron un préstamo, ya que mi préstamo yo lo ocupo para vender ¿cómo te diría? Carnes. En eso yo invertí mi plata. Estoy vendiendo lo que es embutido, salchichón, mortadela, vendo pollo, vendo carne de res, vendo para bistec, para asar, vendo carne de cerdo y otras cosas. Gracias a la ayuda que me dieron aquí y de lo que yo vendo, de lo mismo que yo vendo, yo voy recogiendo para ir pagando eso poco a poco.
So I, again, was one of the beneficiaries of a loan, and I used my loan to purchase meats. I sell different meats, chicken and beef and pork and different kinds, different meat cuts, and some other things as well. And all of this thanks to the loan. And what I make selling these products, I'm paying off my loan little by little.
Y lo bonito es que, bueno, yo mi pequeño negocio lo estoy haciendo en la casa, lo estoy alquilando, que no tenga que estar pagando alquiler, y lo que me entra de la ganancia yo puedo sobrevivir un poquito con eso, porque ya las cosas aquí están un poquito duro, pero podemos, ¿cómo te diría? Con lo mismo de lo que nosotros ganamos, logramos para volver a comprar y meter más y para usar para uno personal también.
Como ella no está alquilando, puede hablar un poquito más. Así es, ¿verdad? So she's saying because she has her own small home in the Women in Action settlement, she's not renting, so she doesn't have, to pay rent. So with what she earns in her small business, she can, save a little more and buy a little bit more each time and slowly grow the business. And, things are pretty difficult right now. The economy is pretty tough, but, thanks to this loan, we're able to, cover some basic expenses and slowly grow our business.
Le quiero dar las gracias a usted, Miguel, a la Anita, a usted y los que hicieron posible para que nosotros tuviéramos este pequeño préstamo. Como ya lo dije, es una gran ayuda para nosotras. Y pues, doña Ana.
And I want to thank all of you who supported us, Mike and Anna. As I said before, this is a great help, a great support for us having these small loans.
Doña Ana va a hablar un poquito también.
Now, Doña Ana is going to speak a little bit as well.
Gracias a todos.
Thank you, everyone.
Doña
Buenas tardes.
Good afternoon.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. Good afternoon.
Mi nombre es Ana.
My name is Anna.
Y acción. Y el préstamo yo lo ocupé y lo estoy trabajando en...
Está un poquito mal el señal, doña Ana. No sé si tal vez donde estaba la Lisette casualmente estaba mejor. Tal vez se mueve. She's going to move to where doña Lisette was standing because the signals seems not to be as well. Good.
Sí, como les decía, sí, ya estoy ahí. Mi nombre es Ana.
So my name is Anna.
Y fui también beneficiada del préstamo de mujeres.
Another beneficiary from the loans from the Women in Action.
Y en el que yo estoy ocupando mi negocio es venta de ropa de segunda.
I'm using my small loan to sell used clothing.
Aparte de la ropa que vendo, también vendo frescos en mi casa.
Apart from the used clothing, I also am selling fruit drinks in my home or from my home.
Pero ahora que tengo otra perspectiva, como le podría decir.
But now I'm starting a new endeavor.
Sí, me ha despertado pues también con el mismo dinero trabajar y vender la semilla de moringa como la que hacen en el proyecto, ahí en La Paz. Ayudar a proveer, en otras palabras, ayudar a proveer y dar a conocer el producto que se hace en La Paz.
So she broke up there, at least on my end in the beginning, but
y porque sirve para muchos beneficios, para muchas enfermedades, tiene muchas vitaminas.
Doña Ana, ¿me escucha?
Sí, sí.
Oh, ok, parece que se paró un poquito. Entonces, usted está promoviendo lo que es el marango.
Ah, sí, sí. Porque quiero ayudar a vender a darse a conocer el producto.
So she wants people to get to know this marango powder from the seeds and the leaves. It's very nutritious. She wants to help farmers, and she's hoping obviously to make some money herself.
Ya que es un producto muy bueno, porque yo lo consumo.
And I know it's a very good product because I consume it myself. I use it myself. Bueno, muchas gracias.
Me ha ayudado mucho en mi organismo.
And it has helped me. It's helped my my organism. It's helped my body very much.
Gracias, que Dios les bendiga.
Many thanks, and may God bless you. So Jorge here. Hi, Jorge.
Hola.
Hey. Jorge has just arrived, but I've asked him if he would like to mention the loan that he has received.
Mi nombre es Jorge y soy de la comunidad de La Paz.
Very good afternoon. My name is Jorge, and I'm from the La Paz community.
Pues,
Yeah. Hi, Steve.
Hey, that cute little fella.
Yeah, his son.
Yes. Getting big.
Yeah, he's getting big. Están comentando sobre tu hijo, que está muy grande. All right, Steve, we're going to let Jorge talk about his microloan here.
pues nosotros aquí, ¿verdad? Como productores, pequeños productores de la comunidad de La Paz, pues hemos recibido apoyo, ¿verdad? Por Compas de Nicaragua.
So we as small farmers here have received loans on behalf of Compas de Nicaragua.
En diferentes aspectos.
And support from different aspects, different projects.
Ya que nos han beneficiado con plantas forestales.
Because they've helped us with reforestation, trees,
plantas frutales.
Fruit trees.
Y algunas especies como marango.
And other species like the marango tree, which Doña Ana from Managua was just talking about selling.
Y otro aspecto ha sido en lo económico, que nos han favorecido un préstamo para sembrar ahorita de primera.
And they've also given us a loan for the growing season here so we can plant our crops.
Que nos ha servido de mucho para poder resolver algunos problemas que hemos tenido en el campo, digamos, para sembrar, hacer algunas actividades dentro de la misma.
Como la mano de obra, la semilla, el fertilizante. So, and so for his loan, he's saying it helped them to, cover some costs that they have in terms of growing food, whether it's seeds or fertilizers or, labor costs, everything, all the fields here are grown, manually. There's no big machines or tractors. So it's all hand, all the seeds are placed by hand. So he's saying, the loans are of a good benefit for them.
Que hecho de una manera directa, indirecta, pues estamos haciendo un poco por nuestra parcela y nuestra comunidad también.
So it's a benefit to us, and because we're growing food for people here, it's a benefit for the community as well.
Por eso, verdad que muchas gracias a Compas de Nicaragua.
And that's why I want to say many thanks to Compas de Nicaragua.
Y a todas las personas, verdad, que están allá, que nos están apoyando de una u otra manera también.
And all the people back there in the United States that are helping us in one way or another, many thanks.
De hecho, creemos que también lo que está haciendo Miguel aquí ha sido de gran importancia también.
And we think what Mike is doing here in Nicaragua and La Paz is of great importance.
Entonces, nuevamente, muchas gracias y que Dios les bendiga.
So once again, many thanks and may God bless you. ¿Usted quiere hablar del café? Y lo tengo ya con la galleta en la mano. So this is Carla again, who said hello earlier. I caught her with a cookie in her hand and coffee. She's going to talk a little bit about the coffee that they sell to us. Va a hablar de que ustedes vienen con el café, ¿verdad?
También, buenas tardes. Yo pues en mi finquita tenemos café y se lo vendemos acá a Miguelito para obtener, pues, él lo paga mejor y más cerca, ¿verdad? Porque es en el mismo pueblo y también pues ayudo a la venta y también me genera una ganancia ahí.
So we have a little farm of our own, and we grow coffee as part of our farm. And we come with the coffee in berry form and we sell it here. And we get a higher price because, Miguel sells it or buys it at a higher price. And it's also a lot closer than some other place we would have to go to sell our coffee. The coffee's processed here, she's saying, and then they sell the coffee once it's processed. So she's selling some of our coffee from her home, and she gets a 20% of the profit from selling the actual ground coffee.
Gracias, adiós.
Thank you, and goodbye. Sí.
Cada una de las personas que están aquí de una u otra manera nos están apoyando a Compa a vender o a traer productos como el café en sí, porque hoy la reunión más que todo se trata del cuarto donde estamos elaborando cada proceso del café.
So everyone who's here present in this little gathering celebration, one way or another, is connected to this Peaceful Nature business, which is again processing crops and produce from La Paz for the benefit of the farmers, and also giving Women in Action ways that they can sell things. And so Jader's saying, particularly with coffee, several people here bring their coffee to be sold and processed here, and then they help us resell it, and as a benefit to everyone. And the reason why we're here celebrating is, as you probably know, we are going to have our opening of our Peaceful Nature business and our Peaceful Nature processing room, and this is where we're going to be processing the coffee as well as Marengo and other things.
Bueno, hay más personas que están incluidas en la lista de que nos apoyan en vender aquí en La Paz y también en Jotepe, pero a veces los momentos no coinciden, hay otras personas haciendo otras cosas y también por eso se ve poca ausencia de personas tal vez, pero aquí están la mayoría de los que nos ayudan a vender.
So there are a lot more people who are involved, obviously, farmers who are growing coffee and other crops and produce that are being processed to be sold in the different farmers market by Women in Action, but not everyone could be here. It didn't coincide with it, for everyone to be here. But we have, representation of some of the people for our gathering. So again, thanks for being here. I see John. Hi, John.
Hello.
Thanks for hopping on here. We just heard from some Women in Action members about their micro-lending. And now we're talking to people from La Paz, where we support farmers. So welcome.
Thank you. I love the coffee from La Paz.
Yes. So él compra café de allá, de La Paz. Se llama John.
Me gusta mucho el café.
Yeah. So John is one of our coffee customers, as well as Gigi, who just mentioned it was some of her favorite coffee. So thank you. We're gonna say hi to Maria.
Hola, mi nombre es María. Yo soy otra beneficiaria, ¿verdad? Del préstamo de mujeres. Yo aquí en mi casa pues tengo una pulpería y ayudo a Miguel, a mi hija Yara a vender el café. Y para mí pues eso me genera una gran ganancia también como en económico, en la familia también. Yo primeramente también le doy gracias a Miguel y a ustedes también por apoyarnos.
So hi, my name is Maria, and I have been supported through the micro-lending as well. I have a small little store from my home, and one of the things I do is to support Mike and Jada by selling the coffee in my store. But the loan is a great benefit to me. I was able to expand my store and earn a little bit more money. So I'm very thankful for your support.
Gracias, que el Señor me los bendiga.
Many thanks, and may the Lord bless you.
Hola, buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Mabel.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Mabel.
Yo igual soy beneficiada.
I am also a beneficiary of the project because I helped to sell the coffee.
Buenas tardes.
Good afternoon.
Gracias.
Okay. Entonces, vamos a... Lisa, va a hablar, Lisa, de la espinaca.
Ahí qué voy a decir yo.
Que nosotros estamos vendiendo espinaca como un pequeño beneficio. Esos ojos, ya miran hacia los ojos.
Hola, muy buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Lisette.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Lisette. This is our second Lisette. We have a Lisette that I think she's still on the call, but she said hello earlier from Managua.
Yo vengo a venderle espinaca a don Miguel para el proyecto.
I sell spinach to Miguel, to Mike, to be sold to the Peaceful Nature endeavor.
Y le agradezco a Dios y a don Miguel, ¿verdad? Por esa ayuda.
And I thank God and Don Miguel for this support.
Gracias.
Thank you. Voy a dar la vuelta, pues. So, we have heard from a couple of the Women in Action members who are receiving microloans and being benefited in that way and selling both coffee and the Morango. We're going to talk more about coffee and Morango in a second. We've just talked to some of the farmers and farming families about how they've benefited from loans and are also selling produce. And now I think we're ready for our opening of our processing room, and then we can go inside and learn more about these different things that they're selling and that the farmers are producing. So I'm going to spin around here, and you can see our new room. Oh, whoops. No, you can't, because I have to turn the video the other way. Here we go. Ta-da! Que vayan todo ahí. Entre todo. La que debe estar grabando video se fue y solo grabó un poquito y después se fue. All right, they're all gonna get in the ribbon cutting ceremony thing here. Jenny, no es que iba a estar grabando. No grabaste nada. Te fuiste a. So our videographer was no, nada, todo bien. Esperarla bien. Espera. Our videographer has went inside and was on the Wi-Fi, I think, and we got to get her back out here. She missed all the interviews, but at least she can get the ribbon cutting here. Yo no sé si salen todos, la verdad. So we're going to have everyone go inside, and we're going to show off our room here. Wow, Jenny, te perdiste todo. No grabaste nada. Te voy a matar. Settle in for a second. And muchachos, vamos a dejar que la Yara explique para que los que están allá escuchen, pues. Después ya podemos, salimos de ello, ya podemos practicar un poquito.
El primer paso lo que tenemos que hacer un día que vengamos a contar es abrir la puerta, obvio.
So the first thing we're going to do to kick off our processing room here is to, well, open the door and come inside. But other than that, we're going to show you how we roast coffee. All these sacks here are filled with coffee.
Entonces después tenemos que seleccionar la medida que se le puede aplicar a la tostadora, que esa tostadora es para 20 libras. 20 libras es casi un balde de esto, casi lleno.
So when we're going to roast coffee, we need to make our measurement, and this coffee roaster roasts 20 pounds at a time, which is actually almost a full bucket.
Después hay que tener encendida la tostadora.
Then we have to turn on our coffee roaster, which is right over here.
Y haya calentado un poquito.
We would actually have it. We're doing a simulation because we realized we wouldn't be able to have it going while we were outside talking. So we're just going to show you what it would be like. So this is where the gas would be a propane gas connected to this hose. That's what heats it. And inside here is where, probably hard to see, but it's too dark. But anyway, it's basically a gas burner. That's what heats it. And then the electricity is what makes the thing tumble. This is the funnel where we add coffee. So she would actually be putting in a whole bucket full, but we're just kind of doing a simulation so that you can get a sense. You can see that.
En esa partecita, en esa partecita se puede probar cómo va quedando el tostado.
There's a little small door here that you can kind of open, and that allows you to see how well toasted the coffee is.
Y una vez cuando ya tenga el punto de tostado del café, solo procedemos ahorita.
And then when the coffee's all completely done, we open up the big door. And we have it falling into a screen here. No hay herramienta. And we actually have, this isn't it, but we have a tool that actually isn't in here at the moment that we use to spread the coffee out. And the screen allows some of the heat to blow off.
Una vez que se fría la tostadora, se puede apagar.
So once the coffee has fallen down and it's cooled off a bit,
Se puede apagar.
we can shut off the coffee roaster.
Una vez ya frío también el café, se procede a echar en un balde o en un recipiente que tenemos una.
Once the coffee's cooled, we can put it into a bucket. And here is what we would have, obviously, the roasted coffee.
A ver, la diferencia de tostado siempre cambia, porque a veces queda un poquito más puro, un poquito más claro, pero siempre el café es muy rico.
So sometimes the coffee is a little more dark than others. This is, again, it's just we open up this smaller door, and we check on the darkness. So this is kind of a homemade roaster that someone made for us here. It works really well, but it doesn't have a way that you can set to have a certain darkness. So it's each roast a little bit different. And here is our also homemade by the same guy, our coffee grinder. We also use it to grind the morango leaves.
Después del molido, lo que se procede es llenar cada bolsa.
Then once it's been ground, can people hear me? Yeah. Yeah. Shake your heads if you can hear me. Okay, keep going, Jana.
Okay, con este tipo que es diferente al que le voy a demostrar. Se pone este sello para la libra, pero para la media libra, porque también vendemos media libra aquí.
So we have also we do also half pounds because in Nicaragua there are people that don't have the money to buy a full pound, but they might want a half pound. So we use these other bags, and this right here is a bag sealer. So the first one, you've got to lay on it for a while for it to warm up, but once it gets warm,
Si pueden ver, se recoge de un lado, no se recoge adentro.
see,
Es muy fuerte.
it's very strong. You notice she was trying to open it, and it actually opened up above the crease. And oops, sorry, it opened up above the crease, and she had to really pull on it. So it's a really good seal that this bag sealer makes. So we also use that for the Marengo bags, and also for dried herbs. It's one of the other things we're starting to do is dry herbs and try to sell those as well. And then once everything's packaged up, we add our labels, Naturaleza de la Paz, or Peaceful Nature, has our number and our address that says ground coffee 100% natural, contains 1 pound. And then we also have, again, the half-pound size. And then we have Marengo seeds right here. And then Marengo powder. You can see that's green leaves that have been dehydrated and then ground in our grinder. And we also grind the seeds. The Marengo seeds are dried and also ground up. So, and Marengo, again, on other calls, we've talked about how nutritious it is. Maybe I can read off a bit of it before we sign off here.
Y aquí la procedemos colocar en una caja para tenerla como más ordenada.
And we package them up in these boxes so they can be taken off to the different farmers market where people can sell them.
Y ya una vez listo, las personas que nos ayudan a vender pueden hacer el pedido de 10. La mayoría de personas solo nos ayudan con 10 libras en un lapso de 20 días, pueden ser. Ellas no logran vender.
So there are people that take away 5-10 pounds and they take them off to be sold, and they get 20% of the earnings.
Esperamos siempre que nos sigan apoyando y gracias por apoyarnos siempre.
We hope that you'll continue to support us, and thank you for your help always.
Thank you. Ya vinieron otras personas que no están.
We have a whole other family that showed up on the famous Nika time, which means you show up about an hour late. But quiere hablar un poquito del préstamo, de algo de compas. Presentarse.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Francisco.
Good afternoon, my name is Francisco.
Contento con ver este proyectito que tiene Miguel acá, ¿verdad?
Very content to see this little project that Miguel has going here.
Creo que es un gran beneficio para la comunidad.
I think it's a great benefit for the community.
Y también estamos contentos, ¿verdad?, con el apoyo que nos dieron a los agricultores.
And we're also very thankful for the support that we farmers have been given.
Que pudimos trabajar el año pasado y seguimos trabajando este año también.
Because we were able to work with a loan last year, and we're continuing to work this year.
Estamos muy agradecidos por ese gran apoyo humanitario.
We're very thankful for this great humanitarian help. Thank you. Okay, does anyone have any questions?
Lo siento, pero tengo que salir. Felicitaciones por el éxito de sus operaciones.
Ay, muchas gracias, John.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches, muchas gracias. Mucho gusto verle.
Estaremos en contacto.
Es excelente. Cuídese.
Gracias.
Hey, Mike.
Huh?
Mike,
What?
are you doing the oil?
Oh, sorry, Steve?
Are you doing the oil?
No, actually, we forgot to mention that. Thanks, Steve. I'm going to show you. Steve está preguntando por el aceite de marango. Aquí está. Right here is our seed press, and unfortunately, it's broke down on us. We've tried to get it repaired, and it's just not working. So we had the screw that actually presses. We had it sharpened. We had the motor looked at, see if the motor wasn't strong enough, and we weren't able to get it fixed. So that's actually kind of on our wish list to try to get. It's just we haven't been able to find one here, but it's just recently broke down. It was working pretty well for the longest time, and then of course you can't get parts here either. So the oil has just basically the oil making has stopped recently. So I've been trying to find stuff online, but they don't ship to Nicaragua, so. Stay tuned, I guess. We're trying to figure out how to figure that out, what to do with this, with the oil making.
Good.
Michael,
Yes?
how much of a percent does Jada get for doing the show?
What kind of a percent does Jader get for what?
Doing the show, showing everything.
For all of her work?
Yeah.
That's just part of being married to me, I guess. It's part of both of our jobs.
You're so lucky, Mike.
Yeah, no extra pay.
Oh, okay.
¿Cuánto recibí extra para estar haciendo todo ese trabajo?
Eso esperabas nada.
I'm still waiting for that, she's saying, Mom.
Okay.
Más rato, si es mi ex.
This is Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia.
Hi, I just want to say how impressed I am. What a beautiful operation you have. Everything looks very, very professionally done, your logos, and I have no doubt it will be a great success.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that's the hope. I mean, it's little by little. Thanks. This room is a big step. This room is part of a loan that we were able to get. So, we're going to really work and get it paid off. But I think it's it was the next step. And let's fingers crossed we'll be able to keep supporting people here, and I think this is the way forward. We know that we're not going to, at least on the short term, have service learning trips coming, and so that was why the last year or two, particularly, we've really been trying to put our efforts into this to get some sustainable income for folks, because money that came in from the groups, I mean, they bought the artwork from Women in Action, they stayed with the host families, they would buy coffee. A lot of those groups would sell coffee in the States to come on their trips, do fundraisers at school, and now that looks like that might not continue. So obviously a lot of changes, and this is our endeavor to try to keep supporting people. So anyways, thank you.
Well, I also want to say that everyone's so appreciative for the loans, and I'm very appreciative to them for the hard work that they've done. It's one thing to get a loan; it's another to be a success like this. And I think I want to just honor their work and say how appreciative we are.
Sí, Silvia, Silvia, una de las que está en la reunión, está ahí. Ella está felicitándoles a todos los que han trabajado, los que han recibido préstamos, los que están luchando para seguir adelante.
Hey, Michael, what are the herbs that you're
Thank you. Sorry, Bill.
What are the herbs? You said you're now packaging herbs too. What are they?
¿Cuáles son las hierbas hierbas que estamos comenzando a empacar.
Actualmente solo tenemos espinaca, el orégano, culantro y la albahaca de limón.
So right now we just have what is cilantro, lemon basil, oregano, and what was the last one? Spinach.
También se está llevando lo que es chile, chiltoma.
We're also taking vegetables like hot peppers, tomatoes, green peppers.
Y también algunas personas también están vendiendo aguacate.
Some people are also selling avocados.
Y ahorita como está la temporada del chilote, que es el pequeño del maíz, también se quiere llevar chilote a la feria.
We're also taking what they call mini corns. So when people grow corn here, there's one big, corn cob, and then there's a little smaller one. And they like to eat those like in soups and stuff. So right now, people's corn everyone's picking all their little corns and just leaving the one big one to get bigger. So we're selling those in the farmers markets as well. So.
Great, thank you.
También estamos consultando con otras personas a ver qué tienen. Por ejemplo, el vecino chico tiene el tomate, pero todavía no está el punto para llevar.
And there are other farmers who have things growing at the moment that we're also in consultations with them when things are ready to send them off. It's every weekend there's a farmer's market. So like Chico, who was invited but wasn't able to come, he has a whole bunch of tomatoes, for instance, and he also has spinach that we've been selling as spinach, but the tomatoes aren't quite ready. So whatever anyone has at any moment, we're selling it as is, processing it, and taking it to a market here in Jinotepe, which is just a few minutes away, like 10 minutes away. It's the big town in this area, and also Women in Action members and Anna are taking it to 2 different markets in Managua, and then some people are just selling it for things from their homes or from the Women in Action store. So little by little, we now have 2 places at farmers markets in Managua. Like with a table underneath an awning, and we have one in Jinotepe. So we've got 3 places we can potentially sell stuff. So little by little.
Thank you, Michael.
Any other questions?
Yo iba a decir algo. Y con esta cafetera, esta cafetera la acabamos de adquirir también. La compramos igual con los rieles del café.
And we also want to mention this,
Ya que
with the coffee earnings, we were able to buy this coffee maker.
Ya que en las ferias donde se va, la gente a veces pregunta por café hecho, no por el café en bolsa o empacado.
And some people that go to the fairs want coffee that's made that they can drink as opposed to buying, ground coffee.
Y así lo pueden probar a un menor precio, y tal vez si les gusta pueden comprar media libra o 1 libra.
And here they can buy a little bit of coffee. It's just 5 cords for a little cup. And if they like it, maybe they'll be enticed to buy like a half pound. But we find we can sell a bit of coffee that's made in the coffee maker, and that's a little extra money. ¿Ustedes tendrán algo que quisieran decir? ¿Quisieran decir o saludar? O alguien? I'm asking them if they have anything they'd like to say. I'm sorry?
I said, it sounds like they're getting really good at marketing too.
Yeah, well, there's a whole government program. And with our peaceful nature, one of the reasons for the room, not only because we needed, a nice clean area to process things, but also we're taking steps to get our, health registry so that we can sell some of the products in like supermarkets and bigger stores that require that kind of thing. They have to come in and do like a health, what did you call it? They have to basically, come in and do an inspection. So that's one of the reasons why we want a really nice, room so that we can, pass the inspection. But that's all through the Ministry of Family Economy, MEFCA. And they're really trying to help small and medium-sized businesses and farmers here in Nicaragua to develop their businesses. They help them with logos. They help them with workshops on how to, start and maintain and grow a business. They do online sales workshops, and they organize all these farmers markets all around Nicaragua where people can sell their products. Something like 65 or more % of the economy is all small and medium-sized businesses in Nicaragua. So it's not dominated by the big, the big companies. So that's one thing that they're really pushing for. And Nicaragua, in terms of food, which is mostly what we're doing, is selling foodstuffs. Nicaragua is producing 90% of its own food, and 80% comes from small and medium-sized farmers. So they're basically growing all the food they need for themselves. So that's another big benefit and for folks here. But yeah, so we're just taking advantage of these opportunities for the farmers markets, and and trying to bring again the Women in Action and farmers together.
Darle muchas gracias, ¿verdad? Por todo el apoyo que nos han brindado, porque de una u otra manera, pues, nos estamos beneficiando. O Compas de Nicaragua, pues, nos está trayendo a nosotros un beneficio.
So we'd like to thank you again for all your support. There's many different ways that Compas has supported us, and we just want to thank you again.
Y de hecho, ¿verdad? Felicitar a don Miguel porque todo lo que miramos ahorita, pues, es un gran logro. Pensamos nosotros que de una u otra manera, pues, también nosotros nos beneficiamos.
We want to say congratulations, to Mike and Jada for this room, and it's going to be a benefit for all of us.
Y pedimos siempre a Dios que nos los bendiga a ustedes y que nos bendiga a nosotros también, porque de hecho encontramos tropiezos, pero a pesar de todo, pues, trataremos de seguir adelante.
And we always ask God to bless you. We ask for God's blessings on us. And we know if we, work together that, we'll, be able to continue moving forward.
Que de hecho, pues, nuestra vida es de mucha lucha y de sacrificio.
Our life is, filled with a lot of fights, a lot of battles, and a lot of sacrifices.
Y creo que es algo bonito que estamos viendo, ¿verdad? En este momento.
And I think we're seeing some of that right now, some of the things we're able to achieve, and that's really great to see right now.
Por eso, nuevamente, gracias a Dios y a ustedes porque nos han apoyado también.
So again, thanks to God and thanks to you, because we know that you've been supporting us as well.
Que Dios les bendiga.
May God bless you. Hay alguien llevando palos ahorita. Sí. So we had a few leftover cocoa trees, chocolate trees. One of our buddies is going off with them. Está en vivo en los Estados Unidos para que saluden. ¿Quiere saludar?
Saludos de Nicaragua. Temprano, cacao.
Greetings from Nicaragua, and we're taking a few cocoa plants here.
Muy bien.
All right. Many thanks. Bueno, so if there aren't any other questions, maybe we'll wrap things up. Anyone have another question? No?
Just to say thank you for sharing so much and putting this on for us. Really appreciate it. Made me feel like I was in Nicaragua.
Oh, great. Well, that's the idea with these calls, I think. Ella dice, muchas gracias por todo, por compartir con nosotros, y le hizo sentir que ella estuviera un ratito en Nicaragua. Y digo, esa es la idea de esos llamadas.
Nos vemos. Adiós.
Adiós.
All right. Guess we'll sign off, guys. We've been on for quite a while, I think. Thank you all for participating and for all your support. And muchas gracias, muy, las mujeres de allá. Nos seguimos siempre en contacto en la lucha. Y
Bye, Mike.
Yeah.
Love you.
Adios.
Very
y hasta
proud
la
of you.
próxima. Love you too, Mom.
Very proud of
Trying
your
to
work,
get
Mike.
my. Oh, thank you, Mom. Proud of you too.
Bye, Jada.
Bye, baby.
Where's Harry?
He's out running
Bye,
around.
everybody.
Talk to you later, Mike.
Okay, take care. Adiós, Marlene.
Entonces va a pagar